So I was looking on YouTube for a video to help explain how to clean apex seals, corner pockets, and side seal grooves, and I didn't find very much. So I decided to make my own video about what I did, and then hopefully somebody can comment on a better way to do this.
Bruh.
The corner seal pockets, I did find in one video on YouTube that showed them cleaning this, and they were using this tiny little brush, and I think this is the product that they were using. It's made by Dremel. You can pick this up at the big box hardware stores. I'm not associated with Dremel. I paid for this on my own. But the little conical brush that they give you is perfect for fitting down inside the corner seal pocket. And by the way, these rotors, they've already been cleaned in ZEP degreaser, and they've also spent some time in the ultrasonic washer. So the only thing that's left, all the easy stuff is gone. It's just the really hard, crusty carbon deposits that are left. Anyway, you just feed the brush into the corner pocket like that. And by the way, you're going to have to get more than one of these because they do start to fray and then they don't clean as well. Attach a cordless drill, spin it around. You don't have to push very hard. Clockwise, counterclockwise, and then it's clean. You do need to move it around, otherwise you'll end up with a little island at the very center. And it's easy to see the result. All right, moving on. Okay, so for the apex seals, I found another product from Dremel. And this one I couldn't find at the big box stores. I had to order online. In fact, I mistakenly ordered 20 of them. So I've got plenty. I think this is the smallest brush that they make. But unfortunately, even at that size, it's not, they're still too fat to fit down in the groove. So what you have to do is put it in a vise and squeeze it until you get a fan shape on the brush. And then when you do that, it turns out it's the perfect shape for getting down in there and perfect depth for hitting the bottom of the apex seal groove. And then this one, because the groove is thick enough, you can actually get an awl down in there and really break off the big crusty parts. And that helps a lot as well. But this is how you do it, and well, this is how I did it, and it works pretty well, and it's not hard to see what you got. Okay, so the side seal grooves. This is where it becomes a lot less fun. So it's really hard to see down in there, and the groove is really small. It's tapered. So you start with this product again, put it through a vise, get it to a fan shape, but then even that's too fat to fit down in the groove. So what I did is took a razor blade, cut the bristles in approximately half, and peened one side over to one side, the other side over to the other, and about half of these bristles will fit in there. You might want to like take your pliers and really pry on these things, but that just frays it out. It doesn't work that well. I don't know why. But this is about as good as you can get, something like that. And then you can feed it into, at least half of it, into the groove. And then you can scrub the gunk away. The problem is you can't see it. So I'll show you how I got over that. The other thing that you should probably know is your fingers are going to hurt after doing this for a while. So the best thing to do is to I went and got this at the big box hardware stores. It's basically just a metal scribe. It just happens that this bit that you get is 1/8 inch diameter, which is the same as these little brushes. So just put that in there, and then that can help you hold this and press down. You have to press down pretty hard to break this stuff up. And just start scrubbing all the gunk out. Okay, so this is the rig that I ended up coming up with in order to see what is actually happening in this side seal groove. And it's basically my phone suspended about 6 inches away from the part. I tried to use a magnifying glass to do this, but it didn't work. Basically, the lens was so close to the part itself, I couldn't fit the brush in there. You know, these it looks like coffee grounds, you know, from this point of perspective, but basically this is 142,000 miles worth of carbon deposits that have filled up this groove. You got to go through a lot of brushes to do this because they start to fray. The whole process is very time consuming. It's approximately an hour per side seal to get these things clean. All right, so I cleaned the rotors. It only took 19 tiny little brushes in order to do it. Please leave a comment and tell me how to do this better, and I'll see you in the next one.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?